Welcome back. I'm Fitz.
I'm Natasha.
And we are Captivity TV. So we had our Black Entertainment Television Awards show. Which was it? What was it, on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay. And it seemed like it went over.
It did. We didn't even get the whole damn award show on the DVR.
Because it was just way...
You know, black people stay on CP time.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how we do. I ain't ashamed no more.
Right.
I accept it. It's who I am.
And I love that. I love that it happened. Even the. I wish they would get like the technology part a little better. Like
yeah. Production is not always on point.
Hey, it is what it is. It's still grand. It still was great. It was nice to see our people out there. Winning awards. You know, standing up, walking up to the stage, looking all glamorous and nice. So the host was Leslie Jones. What did you think about her first?
She was not that great, but I'm just like, her humor is not my favorite. I definitely did not watch because she was hosting. I was watching because it's just the tradition in our house. I always watch the BET Awards, excuse me.
As far as I can
But she was not an attraction as far as being a host.
Yeah. A lot of her jokes she missed. A lot of them did not, like, make me laugh. A lot of them was a little, like, over zealous, I guess. Like, she just seemed, like, so loud, and I just kind of, like, you know, and I'm all for having fun. Like, Monique used to be loud and fun, but her jokes were great. Like, you know, they hit like, oh, hell yeah. Like, you know, we all laughed about shit.
Pepper seasoning on some chicken.
Like she wasn't, even when Remy Ma won, she tried to like, and laugh about it. But it's like, you can go there. Say, you know, Nikki, I know you mad at home. Like, you know, like say something that's like, you know, funny. And it is what it is. But shout out to her. Nice to see her doing something else, you know.
I didn't have high expectations.
Yeah. I'm just proud of her because of, you know, all the drama she faced recently, last year on Twitter. You know, people called her a monkey and all that stuff. It's nice to see her win. So, you know.
Her job and everything, but.
Yeah. She got to work on her delivery.
Yeah.
That's all. My boy Chance the Rapper. Yes, he won. He won, but he also had.
He was honored.
Yeah, humanitarian award, which is beautiful and great. I was so proud of him. Like, that's so nice.
So young, doing big things.
So young, so young, and I'm just like.
And it makes us.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. It makes you proud.
It makes us proud. That makes us like wonder, like, what can you do as an individual?
Exactly.
And you don't have to always be helping with money. It's just like, yo, give me your time.
Right, and I loved how, like, you know, it was just to watch, like, the older men that have been in the game. Now, a lot of them I do believe give, you know, unknowingly, like, they don't tell people about it, it's not in the public, but the fact that he gave $1 million, and this dude literally, this is what his first big, huge album to where it was everywhere, like that, and it was free. Even more so of a thing, like, nigga, you are a smart businessman, and on top of that, you're a humanitarian, so all I can do is tip my head off to you and keep doing your thing. I can't wait till next album. Then we want to talk about somebody that we just want better for her. But she actually gave us what we've been wanting. Miss Tamar Braxton.
Tamar, yes, yeah. I love Tamar, I do. Like I said, I've said in the past videos and stuff, but I also probably seem like I'm hating. I know people like to use that loosely. Yeah. It's not.
But people don't understand how much on board we were with her when she first re-emerged, you know. Even from the Braxtons. We were like, I like Tamar.
And that's what turns me off from her sometimes is her personality on Braxton. It's just like she's just not enough humility. Like, she can't find, like, the balance and be humble about her position.
Yeah.
She always, you know, I feel like she even disrespectful to her sister who came before her.
Exactly.
Like,
and
she doesn't, you know.
I feel like Tamar got lost in that character because I do feel like in the beginning it was cute. Everybody liked it. We thought, you know, get your life and all that shit was like great. But now she's kind of like a monster. And it's, that too is very, very offensive to her sisters, to her family. She literally has, like I said, like we said in previous videos, have closed doors that I think where she was supposed to be walking through and standing in, you know, and going on some bigger and better things. But her personality has gotten in the way of that, you know. Yeah. But let's go off.
Aside with all of that said, I am proud of my girl.
Yeah,
like,
she did her thing.
That was her best performance at the BET Awards. I know some people are trying to shade her, saying she was lip singing and all of that. Beyonce lip synced at the inauguration, like, but
and they gave her hell too. They did give her hell about it too, but it happened.
And certain circumstances calls for
right.
that, and she did such a dramatic performance. Would you have rather her
sound a hot mess?
Sound a mess, getting her performance out? Like, it's still her vocals. You can't deny that it's her vocals.
Right.
Like, it's not like she's singing to somebody else's voice.
Right.
She is her. It's still her.
Right. And the fact that you brought up Beyonce, which is great, because for me, I would rather for somebody, I'm down with lip syncing, as long as you actually redo the track. Don't try to sing over the track and it's like the actual song. Like, you can tell Tamar went in the studio and made it live, did a live vocal version of that song. It's not from her album or her single. It wasn't her single. It was literally, she went and recorded it. And Beyonce does the same thing. She goes into the studio and redo the song live. So that way it does have the feeling.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I went back, because that performance really made me like that song. I'm telling you, if you go watch one of our last couple of videos, I'm not sure which one, but I really dissed Tamar's song, my man, because I wasn't feeling it. But that performance changed my whole perspective. Like, I'm looking forward to her album now. Like, everything. Like, I love that song. She did that song so much justice.
Yes.
And then I went back and looked at her other performances she's done to the same song. And yes, but I'm sorry. I got sidetracked once again.
No, it's fine.
I don't even care about the studio version. Like, the studio version has nothing on that performance. And I love the performance version. It's good. It's so crisp. She gave her all. Like, I don't, like... Go Tamar. Kudos to you, boo.
Right.
Like, I'm so proud of you.
She did her job. That's what I feel like a live version of when you performing is supposed to make people want to go out and buy the album.
Right.
And that's what she did. She made people really like the song. And for me, lyrically, the songs, I don't really care for the song, but the fact that she gave it so much passion and brought it to life, that's what it's about.
And that's
how you do it.
If she is consistent with this performance and her other music that is going to be accompanied on the album, I really think that she can single-handedly bring R&B music back. Like, for real. That's how good. And she would really be like one of the only female artists in R&B right now, because everybody else is on the bandwagon of pop.
Yeah. I mean, we do have Miss Mary J. Blige, but
she's coming back.
I wasn't proud of her performance, though.
It was not the best, but I feel like she's one of those people that's getting older, and
she always
and she did the best that she could with where she at in her career.
I thought she looked great. Definitely
got that revenge body going.
Oh, for sure. Just like who said that? Was that no? That wasn't Les. That was Jamie Foxx, and that was true shit. Shout out to Solange, our girl. Like we always say, that was the album of a black person's life. Like it's just amazing just to see her win and see her do her thing. I'm proud of her. She won the Centric Award, you said?
I think I missed half the awards. I really did. I ain't gonna sit here and flex.
But shout out, you guys let us know what she won. We're saying Centric. If it's not that, then let us know below. Shout out to Miss Remy Ma coming in and taking the crown, or not instead of the crown, but the award from Nicki Minaj, which is great. Some people try to say
they might have been a little
biased,
petty about it because
Nicki Minaj wasn't there. But for
not
Nicki,
even just that, mostly that. But I think it was no shade to Remy, because I love Remy.
Me too. I'm happy she's coming back. But
I really think that it was more of I feel like this was like the first time Nicki hasn't attended in a few. Wow.
Right.
Like,
and I'm very, very happy that they gave it to somebody else this year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because honestly, to me, Remy Ma did have a great single with Fat Joe, and she has been doing her thing. She has been doing her media runs and have been doing all these interviews and stuff. So she do deserve it, to me. I mean, we're talking about last year. We're talking about 2016. So it's nice that she deserves it, to me. She's been killing it, and it's nice to kind of have Nicki be checked. Like, come on, like Nicki don't have a Grammy. So now at the end of the day, Nicki always proud of her BET Awards. So come on, girl. Like, you got platinum plaques and all that stuff, but come on, now you let somebody else kind of yanked on that crown a little bit, because Nicki is, I always will say, Nicki The old Nicki. I loved the old Nicki as far as the way she was when her first album. I loved it. I thought it was a great album. Her features when she first came out. I mean, came out the gate swinging. You know, killing it. So she did deserve it. But it's nice to see once she's starting to kind of be a little fucked up. Like now, her lyrically, she don't sound as great. You know, it's nice to see somebody else is coming in through the gate to kill it. He's a Safari. You a fool. Yeah, Safari asked. Oh, speaking about Safari, did y'all see the video of him? Somebody, well, he said that Meek Mill's, it was Meek Mill's partners that tried to beat him up. You see him? He got the car and Chase tried to jump him, and Meek Mill's pulled up.
For what reason? Because the common enemy was like Nicki? Like, why would he?
Well, you know,
Safari
was kind of like.
But both were done with her.
But you know, Safari was kind of niggas be. You know, Meek Mill's like he petty as fuck. So you know, we know how that shit go. You know how shit go. But with Meek Mill's throw no hands. That was his gang. He wasn't Meek Mill, so you still punk. And you still laughable. So we gonna talk about our girls.
Escape. Yes, they came through.
Yes, they did a great job.
Sunday.
Yes, they did a great job. What did you think about it? As far as
I felt like I was getting my 1990s life again.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the stuff I grew up on, and I can't believe that I can I'm old enough to say like. Yes, that's my era. Right. That's what I
can identify. Right, identify with as far as musically. I thought they killed it. People try to. Of course, people don't say what they want to say. You guys have to realize these girls have been in the game for years, and they have a lot of them haven't sung. Like Candy haven't really been singing like that. Tiny for sure haven't been singing like that. The other two, Tamika and what's that other girl name? Tamika and Latasha. Like they haven't. They've been trying to do here and there, but they are a powerhouse all of them together. They make a great group. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard if you are like known as Escape to kind of put out solo shit and it'd be successful. Mm-hmm. So I thought they did well. Even the version to me that she get the hat tipped off to is Tiny. Tiny was singing. Tiny sounded great to me. I was like, she was sound like the album, but she was sounding good. You could have heard her a little bit winded because they were, but they were singing.
They got to get back into it.
Yeah, they're used to it.
When they get on that tour,
they'll be back
by the middle of their tour. I'm sure they'll have it down.
And I'm happy that the kids nowadays can see what we grew up on. Like you said, that's our music, and we grew up on some good ass shit. So I'm happy that they showed up and showed out for the BET Awards.
So. It was some people, I guess, on Twitter talking about how, I didn't know T.I.'s wife used to sing.
That's so sad.
That's
how they did Missy. Remember Missy performed with, was that Katy Perry?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
They tried to, say, who is this? That is Missy.
Yeah.
Elliott.
This is why y'all music is trash today, because y'all don't know the history and what y'all, what music was.
Right.
Y'all don't have no respect for history.
Right.
So y'all music is trash presently.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah. And you know what? You kind of you saying that literally just brought something to my head. The reason why, our parents played old school R&B and all that shit, hip hop, old school hip hop, but the artists of our time was honoring. They would do little samples. They would shout out. Nowadays, them motherfuckers don't do that.
Damn.
And that's why they don't know any other kind of music because nobody honors. There's no reason why Missy shouldn't be on somebody's shit. We should have been on somebody's shit. That's how Nicki Minaj should bring her ass on. It's that's the way it's supposed to be. You continue to pay homage and all that shit.
But people don't have respect for the elders no more.
Yeah, and that's sad because they're fucking on music nowadays. Speaking of fucking on music, Migos.
Why?
I don't like that shit. I mean, they cool, but it's not nothing. It ain't gonna be around forever. It ain't nothing. I would never be.
No, I get what you're saying. Not timeless music.
Nah, not at all. So they got into it with Joe Budden at an interview, and that shit was crazy. Because Joe Budden is fucking horrible. People say he's a good lyricist, but I
only
never really
song I know by Joe Budden is "Pump It Up."
Right, pump it up. That's me too. But people say he really is good, great. A lot of hip hop heads that know about him, they do say he's very, very.
I don't doubt it because a lot of artists that are not mainstream, you typically are.
Yeah.
Even if they were mainstream at one point and they didn't maintain that
hype.
That hype, right? And it might not even necessarily because they're not good.
Yeah.
It's just because they didn't conform to what these industry heads wanted them to be.
They didn't have the machine behind them.
Right. And they didn't want it, and they didn't feel like, I need that to be successful. Because, look at, even though he's not mainstream, people still consider him a lyricist. People still consider him a decent artist, and people are still talking about him. So he didn't necessarily need it. But
exactly. But yeah, so they got into it there, and then I guess they got into it with Chris Brown as well. Migos got into it with Chris Brown, which is crazy. You said
Chris Brown's crazy.
Yeah, Chris Brown really, and he has so much talent.
He got into it with them over Karuchi.
Which I can believe.
One of the artists from Migos is dating.
Or is okay. Karuchi.
Her now, yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
But she has a restraining order, so he really does
stop.
need to be careful.
Because
you don't want to go back to prison.
No, because that's what'll happen. They looking for a reason for your ass.
Right.
They're looking for a fucking reason. They see you looking like a crackhead. Okay, and so let's go on to the next. I have one more surprise topic for you that I don't know if you noticed.
What?
But there's this YouTuber, Rico Chappelle. He's been on a couple. He's a designer. He's been on a couple like Married to Medicine. He's from Atlanta. He did Kenny's wedding dress. Okay. Bald head dude. He has a YouTube channel. You guys go check him out. He's pretty cool. And he kind of talked about the red carpet and how, it's a black, entertainment television awards, but nobody's wearing a black designer. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that speaks to shit. Like people need to start paying attention to that, because that right there would make a statement. If everybody came in a black designer, do you not realize how great that would be to say, I'm wearing so-and-so, I'm wearing, Rico Chappelle. Like, that would be dope for that to happen, So I just kind of wanted to bring that up, because I thought that was a very good point that he made, that we need to stop wearing all these, Gucci and all these other shit that's not, that probably don't even give a fuck about us wearing their shit, or, they call us niggers behind closed doors. It sucks. Right. But I just, we need to start supporting, especially people that's in spotlights, need to start supporting, their fellow black person of color. That's all I want to say. I know we always go to like that whole thing, but it's very important to push it through. And I'm not ashamed. I don't think this is a shame about talking about supporting our own people. So
because we are unfortunately, when you look at it on a global scale, we are the most divided people. This is not to say that other races are not divided, but
they will support each other.
It's not televised. It's not, commonly known among, it's not talked about all the time. We have a magnifying glass on our community all the time, whether it be from our own people or from the system of white supremacy. Right. Like, it's always that. So, yeah, I'm always going to speak on unity and supporting our own and trying to build back up group economics within our community. Like, it's important. We see it within the Mexican community and Chinese people. They dollar.
They link together.
Like
recycle
goes into their own community multiple times before it leaves, Chinatown.
Right. And it's about making a statement too. That would have been a bomb ass statement for everybody there to have on black designers.
Yes.
That would have been amazing. So let's just black designers
make that happen.
Right. And black designers start trying to get your shit out there. Start trying to show it to, celebrities now, so that way when BET Awards do come back around, or Grammys or Oscars, whatever, they will have options. They can see what you guys can do. Start paying attention to the fashion shows at New York fashion show, or whatever. Like, pay attention to that trend, and then you can kind of, make your shit great or better shit, Like, it's all about trends. So just make sure, black designers out there that watch us or that may come across our video, just, pay attention and try to start, applying yourself to that, because that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great. And I think people like Solange wouldn't mind having on a black designer. Right. So that's right there. That speaks volume right there. So that's all pretty much to talk about. You got anything else, sis?
That was it.
All right.
BET Awards 2017.
Killed it. Great job, guys. Round of applause for everybody that was involved. Leslie Jones. Don't do it again. BET, give Monique a check. Okay? Just go ahead and give it to Monique, and we'll be happy. We'll smile again. Or keep smiling, because I'm actually proud of this ceremony.
Despite some of the setbacks, but. Yeah, for overall, did we say speak on New Edition?
Oh, we did not. We coming. We ain't going. We gonna stay here. New Edition.
New Edition's performance was so lit. Like, I was proud of them. Like, that was some good performance, and I felt real because I didn't necessarily grow up on old school. That was like more
like
my
parents,
not old school, but New Edition.
That time, right?
That was more my mom, but I've got their comeback
music,
and it was good vibes. I really, really enjoyed those performances. I like that they brought the cast from their movie
was so cool.
and had them.
the child, teenager, and adult. That was dope.
Awesome.
It was a great job. So y'all get another round of applause with this shit. And thank you for doing that. Now my parents were going crazy because my mom and dad, they both love New Edition. Like I knew No Candy Girl. I know all that shit like as the kids. Like I know, that they jammed and they used to jam. They still got it. So it was great to see that. Great to see Bobby Brown as well.
And they're going on tour, y'all.
Yeah, so y'all go check them out. I won't be there. And I don't know if my parents will be there because my parents actually going to go see Miss Janet Jackson. It'd be nasty. Yeah. My dad had that gift for his birthday, so he's about to go crazy. So we're out. Yeah. All right, bye guys. Oh shit! And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're on Twitter and we on Instagram.
And Twitter is Captivity TV. And follow us on all networks. It's all the same.
All right, we out here. Bye.